realize the beautiful position that you're in, not by chance. So I was having a conversation yesterday at lunch with one of my boys, and we were talking about trading, and he was like, I'm gonna get this trading thing down, I'm gonna be profitable. And I had to, yes, that is a good goal to have. Like, we should have that. But I'm not one for coincidence, and I'm also not one to really hold on to a dream. I know it goes against the American dream it goes against everything in our culture that says, continue fighting for what you want and continue going for it. But at least from my understanding, if you decide to follow after Christ, sometimes you may be given a dream to pursue, but then in the future you have to let it go. And I use this, I have an example, but I'll also just the mindset. Let's say you're down a really long hallway. There's a bunch of off-shooting hallways left and right as you can go to this hallway. The dream is at the end of the hallway, and you need to get there. Sometimes God will give you that dream to move you towards it, only so when you get to one of those intersections, he can say, okay, yeah, actually I want you to go right now, because that's actually the direction I want you to go. And so there is the only example I have in my own life, and I gotta be careful how I word this. I had a job that I would work part-time, and I used to travel up to Wilmington for it all the time. I'd go up there and I'd spend the weekend away from the family and everything like that. I'd travel from Charleston, South Carolina to Wilmington, and I'd spend the weekend up there. I was given an opportunity for a job that was actually here in Charleston. The benefits were great. There was a level of prestige and respect that came along with it. And so I was like, yeah, let me sign up. So everything started working out. Everything was going great. Was training for it. I was going through all sorts of different things in order to get it. The day before going to the actual finalization of that training, something just didn't sit right. And so I was up all night, ended up praying over it, and it was like, you're not going. Like, what? Like, like, everything is phenomenal and I'm ready. Like, you're not going. So I roll into the company on Sunday and I let them know, I'm like, hey, I'm not going to be able to go. And they just look at me like I'm crazy. They're like, do you understand? Like, this is like a career, like your career is done. In order to get a position into this job field, that training seat is held by a much higher company, position in the company, and like they have to sign off that you're not going, and like you're gonna be done with it. Like there's gonna be, and so I'm like, I just had to. It's like, what am I supposed to, like? I can't. No, I'm sorry. Like, I can't do it. So, you know, they basically said this won't be the end of it. You're gonna hear there's gonna be a lot of stuff that comes down from it. So with that being said, I had to leave that company and got transferred internally leave that position and got transferred internally within, and never heard anything about it. And another opportunity opened up right here in Charleston, where I now get to have a lot of face-to-face time with people and talk to them about their careers, talk to them about their pursuits, their dreams, and I am able to pour in a whole lot more into people than I would have in this previous position. And so that's my story of that, and where I would have never thought to look down here for the job that I have now while still up in Wilmington. It never would have crossed my mind. Being up in Wilmington, like, I was so pigeonholed into that job position that I never really knew anything about the entire, like, what was available throughout the company. And so that's God made me move so that he could point out a direction he wanted me to go. So I don't believe in coincidences. I believe God, that gives us a little bit of insight into God's hand moving things, which is a beautiful thing for me. So if you're trading and you have this opportunity, I don't think it's a coincidence. Now, with that being said, don't hold so tightly onto trading that whatever the next opportunity God has for you, you're stubbornly refusing to let go. There are plenty of characteristics, character developments, skill sets you're learning along the way of trading that can apply to many other things in life. And so this might just be a season for you. You really have to weigh that as you go through this and figure out if that's the case. If you're looking to get into trading, I would be glad to help. I am not a guru or anything like that. I'm more of a coach. I know plenty of stuff about trading to be able to help you develop your skill set. And you may think, I don't have any skills in trading. You do, you just don't know how to apply them yet to trading. That's where I can help you out. And I'd love to work with you. So come, join Discord. Let's talk there and get you started. It's really not hard. The idea is we just gotta get you moving. Gotta get you moving down that hallway to figure out what the ultimate goal is. The faster we can get you moving, the faster you can get to that goal if it is profitable trading. If it's something else, the faster you can get to that as well. But the key is to get you moving. So come on over. It's free. There's no cost outside of your own time that you have to come and give me.